Hello, 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 my abundance creators. So this reading will be a message from spirit in regards to increasing intimacy in your connection. So this is for individuals who are already in a connection and desire to increase intimacy, or it could be like for your next connection that you get into. What will be some ways for you to increase the level of intimacy in that connection? So yes, that's how we'll do it. So just like, a general message, it won't be, too detailed. There are, or it may be, well, I mean, we'll see what comes, but there are 3 decks here that I will use. And what I'll probably do is like select the cards and then lay them out and then just kind of like talk about it after all of them are laid out, like just kind of get a general overall message from that. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do it. So okay, I want to ask my spirit guides, your spirit guides, and the Holy Spirit to come and protect us during this reading and throughout time, throughout our intimate lives, and give us clear and accurate messages. Okay, so, all right, messages. So, spirit, increasing intimacy. How can the viewer increase intimacy either in their current connection or their next upcoming connection? Ways to increase intimacy in their connection. When I say intimacy, I'm not just referring to sex. Just being close with the person. As well. So not necessarily physical intimacy, but emotional intimacy. That's what I meant. But both. I mean, we'll talk about both though. So let's see. These. Let's get some of these cards here. All right, increasing intimacy in their connection. Advice from spirit. Okay, I'm going to just get this one since it came out too. Then this final deck. Increasing intimacy in the connection. Either your current connection, if you are in one, or ways to, increase and grow the intimacy in your next connection. All right. Okay. All right, so let's turn these cards over. All right, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitments. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. And we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so off of this, what I'm getting is like, first off is y'all are going to be at a point where you decide to commit to each other. You guys decide, like, that's going to be your first level. Your first step is you guys are like serious about your connection. So you're making a decision to actually commit to one another. This does not have to necessarily be engagement as, getting engaged to be married, but it is like understanding that, there's a level of commitment to your connection. That is one thing that will increase the level of intimacy with you two. and to where it's gonna be a connection to where you guys feel like you have known each other before, or it could be a, actual past connection or past life, relationship, if you um subscribe to that. But so essentially, I'm getting that this may not be like a new, energy for you, but also to increase, or you're not going, or even if it is new, it's going to feel familiar. So I'm getting, you guys are going to be like, so just, Spirit is saying, like, get so comfortable with this person to where you're feeling like you guys have known each other before. You're feeling like you are so close to them to where, like, you trust, it's like, you're trusting them because you feel like you have known them before. Right here, I would say, like, you guys will probably pray together, say affirmations together, or do like visualization activities together. With this saying, this help bring you together, and we're talking about increasing intimacy in a connection. So this may be a connection where both of you guys are spiritual individuals, and you guys are deciding to pray together. You're deciding to say your affirmations together. Like, you guys are truly close and comfortable, like just being close and comfortable with one another, and making a commitment to each other that you're going to be, that you're going to be there, that you're going to be there for them, and all that they desire and need. Let's see what these cards are saying. Okay, we have, this is like the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, and Ace of Cups. So I would say this, you guys will probably talk about, with this Nine of Swords, y'all will probably really communicate about like past, communicate about like your hangups, about things that keep you up at night, things that you are, that you're kind of like anxious about, or that you worry about, or something like that. It's like you guys are going to like actually communicate with each other. So, that's how you're increasing your intimacy, is you're telling each other like the things that you worry about. Like, you're being open and honest with each other, and you're understanding how like that is taking a turn like that. And that may be something new, that may be something that you have never, that either you or your partner has never done before. But it's like you're understanding that that is going to, it's like that is going to create a change in the connection, that is going to allow the connection to ascend to a higher level of commitment, by you guys being like honest with each other and like opening up with each other. And it's going to create like this Queen of Cups energy of being like compassionate, being compassionate with uh being compassionate with your partner, and being comfortable. You've known each other before, being comfortable with them to where you are okay with being open. You are okay with being vulnerable with this partner. I'm also getting like with this Eight of Cups here, that y'all are also gonna talk about past connections that you have walked away from. Like past connections that you have left, like things, like essentially like things that you didn't like in previous connections, or what made you leave, or something like that. Like some of the things that made you kind of be like, okay, no, I can't do this anymore. And then with this Eight of Cups, it's like you guys coming to an understanding of how, like, how, what new start you truly want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're coming to an understanding of, like, this is what I said that I desired, in my next relationship. Calling in your soulmate. It's like y'all are going to be talking about how y'all came together. Like, so I feel like this is just going off of, yeah, this is what I went through. This is what I went through. And then I said, the next time I get in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, something like that. I said, the next time I get in a relationship, I wanted this. I wanted that. So it's like you guys are going to talk about that. Y'all are going to be open about the things that y'all prayed about, the things that y'all, like, really, took to God, took to the Creator, and was like, hey, like, I don't, in this past situation, this didn't work out too well. So this is what I want in this new situation. And it's like, because of that, because you're being open about that and sharing those things, it's like, it's just bringing you guys closer because you're able to see all of the similarities. It's like you're able to gain a better understanding of why you guys actually came together. So that's how ways that you're going to increase the intimacy in your connection. We got number 25 here, innocence, a trusting nature, originality, spontaneity, open-heartedness, simplicity, the unexpected. So I'm definitely getting with this is, again, y'all are going to be very open with one another. It's like y'all are going to see with these eyes, like, it's like y'all are going to be able to see into each other or see yourself in this other person as well. Be careful with this baby here of pregnancy and a baby popping up unexpectedly with this spontaneity here. So be cautious, cover up, all that type of stuff. Right here, it's like y'all are getting down to the bottom of things. Number 48, the whale. And it's like y'all are really seeking truth. It's like honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, with this seeking truth and a trusting nature, it's like y'all are genuinely being open and honest with one another. So, like, this is pretty much like the biggest message here that Spirit is saying is like, y'all are being open and honest with one another, and that is what is increasing the intimacy in your connection, or that is what will increase the intimacy in your current connection. If you are currently in a connection with someone, it's like, start opening up, start being open with this individual, start seeking truth, start talking about real stuff and getting down to the bottom of things. Talking about like some past things that happened, and why you walked away from that situation, what you didn't like, how you wanted to transform your next situation, things like that. Just being open and trusting one another is a way to increase intimacy. And then with this, we have number 20, contemplation, gaining overview, detached observation, increased understanding, solitude, integration through reflection. So also what I'm getting with this is you may be someone that kind of like watches, pay attention to this person, pay attention to your person, pay attention to how they move, like pay attention to some of the things that they like. So I guess Spirit is saying, like, you don't always have to ask them what it is that they may like. You may be someone who just kind of observes and watches them, and and then does something and sees how they react to what it is, whatever sweet gesture it is that you do for them, and all of that. But I feel like Spirit is saying, like, also observe them, and then you'll be able to understand, you'll be able to get a better idea of ways to increase the intimacy in your connection if they aren't able to verbally express it to you. Spirit is also saying just pay attention to them. Watch them and gain your own understanding to actually learn them and know truly who they are. Okay? So it seems like a beautiful and clear message here where Spirit is, dropping gems on how to increase intimacy either in your current connection or in the next connection that you get into. Okay, so that is the message, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates for you, and be sure to have a jazzy day.